what percentage of people do you think have gotten your name right during the promotion for this fight?
Maybe two or three, just two or three.
What up, maniacs? Shakiel Mahjouri here, and you know who this is. He is rocketing up the UFC's heavyweight division the way Jeff Bezos is rocketing into space. Ciryl Gane, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. You say very well, Ciryl Gane.
I tried. You did an interview last month with Lucas Grandsire, and I know he's
Yeah.
French, so I watched him say it a million times. So thank you very much.
Perfect. It's perfect.
How many people, what percentage of people do you think have gotten your name right during the promotion for this fight?
Maybe two or three, just two or three. Can you repeat, please?
Ciryl Gane.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's really
Perfect. Look
perfect.
at that.
Cool.
Very good. Well, I'm glad we're both doing well today. Let's get to it. Now, before we talk about the fight, I saw on your Instagram you were showing off some photos of you playing soccer, football for the rest of the world.
That's
Where do
true.
you think you rank amongst the best soccer players in the UFC?
Can you repeat the question?
Who
I'm not
do you
sure.
think you're the best soccer player in the UFC? You have
Me?
Jose Aldo.
I don't know exactly. Some people ask me the same question for the basketball, and I say I'm a number
Uh,
one, so I'm gonna say also I'm a number one.
Hey, well, you do have the athletic background and might soon be a
uh,
champion, so why not, right? Okay, let's talk a little bit about the fight that's coming up. Obviously, you're taking on Derrick Lewis for the interim heavyweight title at UFC 265. Francis Ngannou, we don't know where he is right now. Who do you think Derrick Lewis is as a fighter? Because he goes on these stretches where he looks incredible, and then we see him struggle, and then we see him win a bunch, and then we see him lose a little bit. Do you think Derrick Lewis is one of the best heavyweights in the world right now?
yes, of course, 100% is here, and this has been something. So yes, 100% is one of the best guy in this division. Yes, because sometimes Derrick Lewis, yeah, because he's not well rounded. That's why. So when you have someone with a kind of fighter move a lot, like me, maybe um, like Volkov, some guys like that, it's not good for him. It's not good for him. You don't like that. So that's why sometimes he didn't well.
Okay. Do you think do you and your team know the blueprint for beating Derrick Lewis? Do you think that it's been proven enough times now how to beat Derrick?
Can you repeat can you repeat? Yeah.
Do you think Derrick Lewis has evolved a lot, or is the game plan to beat him still the same game plan that it might have
Yes,
been a few years ago?
yes. I think it's gonna be the same game plan. Maybe you're gonna try to wrestling. Maybe you're gonna try something like that. But everybody know what is his strength is a big power on his each end, and everybody know that. So yes, you must be careful of that.
Obviously, there are a lot of connections between you and Francis Ngannou. Both shared the same coach for a long
Mm.
time, both representing France. Francis's relationship with the UFC is not always the best. If worst case you never fight Francis Ngannou, will you be satisfied, or is that a fight that you really, really want for your legacy and for Francis's legacy?
I don't want one fight. I don't want one fight. I don't want to fight. I want to fight everybody. This is a sport for me. So every fight I had, I fought with a good feeling, not with a bad feeling. I just want to do a great performance for the fan. That's it. So whatever, no matter who, I just want to do my job.
For a long time, MMA was illegal in France, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and France has such a deep culture of sports. Obviously, the soccer team is amazing. There's a deep love for basketball. Was there a big desire from fans for MMA to be legal in France?
I don't know why. I don't know why exactly. That's really strange for me.
Hmm.
But and me, honestly, I'm new. I'm really new in this world of MMA. That I started just 3 years. But from a few years ago, some people work a lot for legalizing this sport, and it was really hard. There are bad. The people have a bad image of the martial arts,
Hmm.
and but now this is gonna be better. This is gonna be better, and I'm gonna try to do my best to help for that. I go now is legalized there just 1 years ago, and me, I'm just on the front of the picture. So yes, I think that's good.
It is amazing how much you have accomplished in such a short time. Do you think being sort of new to the sport gives you an outside point of view that maybe people who have been doing it for 10, 15, 20 years might not have?
Maybe this is helped me. Yeah, I think because I don't know why, but nothing is really. It's not the good word important, but I don't have the good word. But for me, is okay. I'm gonna fight for
Hmm.
this. So the interim title, that's okay. That's normal. I don't know why, but that's normal for me. But for some people, that's really crazy. I studied that 3 years ago, and
Yeah.
now I'm go ahead of the line. That's really crazy for the people, but for me, that's normal. That's really strange.
Speaking of the line and the people behind you, if you don't fight Francis next, is there anyone you see in the division who makes sense for the next title shot?
If I win against Derrick Lewis,
Yes.
no, I think it's gonna be Francis. That's sure. Because if tomorrow I win against Derrick and I have the belt, this is a ticket for the I don't remember the word, but this is a ticket for be the contender.
So you wouldn't be interested in defending your interim title against anyone else. You want the
No, no, no,
Francis
no.
next, yeah,
Yes, I think this is make more sense.
of course. I
Mm.
agree entirely. There was a time you did a lot of sports in your youth, but then before you found Muay Thai and eventually MMA, you worked at in a furniture store, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Why is it that you stopped pursuing athletics before you found fighting?
Because I didn't nothing in the sport because I was not ready. I think to be a professional. I don't know why. It's the sport was just a pleasure for me.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was young, I didn't want to be an adult. I didn't want be to have a pressure or something like that. But because for me, sport is just a pleasure. And after a few time, when I had 24, um, I was in this shop of furniture and I sleep on it. I did nothing in sport. That's really crazy because I'm an athletic guy and it's really easy to be to doing any sport for me, every sport. So yes, I say okay, let's go. I'm gonna try something, and we will see. And I did it, and now
And you
I'm
made the
home.
right
But
decision, I
yeah,
think.
I think too. Yeah.
I think so too. I very much believe that you learn more in defeat than in victory, but you have sort of broken my belief here. Do you think that you will be undefeated your entire career?
No, no, no. That's not my target. That's really
Mm-hmm.
not my target. Um, but after, yes, it's better for the business. It's better for the business.
It's true.
But no, that's really not my target. Every time I go ahead in the cage, every time I have okay, I can win, but I can lose. Everything is possible. I don't know what's gonna happen. So yes, I'm ready to lose. That's not a problem for me to lose. And seriously, I'm already proud of me. If tomorrow I lose, that's okay. I never lose all my life in my career in MMA, in the Muay Thai too. But I'm not afraid about that. I'm really not afraid about that.
Well, I think that's a
Mm,
wonderful perspective. As
yeah,
we start to wrap up here, I want to talk a little bit more about Ciryl, the person, not the fighter. Your father is originally from Guadeloupe, correct?
exactly,
Yes, and for the people who might not know, it's a French-controlled group of islands in the South Caribbean Sea.
exactly.
Do you know much about the Guadeloupean culture? Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, this is a Caribbean island, so that's really beautiful. That's really good. The weather is always hot,
Mm.
and you have beautiful sea, forest, mountain. Everything is beautiful, and my father lived there, so this is mean something. A part of myself from there.
Are there any
My
foods
Oh
that you
yeah, you
enjoy?
have some food. Oh yes,
Now you're getting
my
hungry.
yeah, my father came there just 1 week ago. I don't remember exactly, and he did this food. This food was for the poor people.
Hmm.
Yeah, a long time ago because you just need to have the, I don't remember the name, la farine and water, and you did some cha 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 with I don't have the good word in English. Sorry,
Okay.
but this is for the poor people. But now is for everybody. That's beautiful because this is the culture. The name is Dombre.
Dumble.
Dom Dombre. Yeah,
Dumble. Okay.
Dombre. Dombre.
Okay. Well, there
Okay,
we go. And isn't
you
that
can do that.
funny? The best foods always, I know a lobster used to be something only poor people ate.
Yeah,
But I
that's
think out
true.
of necessity comes the best food, huh?
Yeah, exactly. That's really true.
Awesome. Well, there we go. Anyone looking to experience some new foods, you have your answer, courtesy of Ciryl. Ciryl Gane, you fight Derrick Lewis at UFC 265 on August 7th. To those watching, if you enjoyed it, please hit thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Ciryl, I want to thank you so much for your time today. Best of luck, and hopefully we'll talk again soon.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much, and you did a great job. Beautiful.